Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. It's the Chill Sisters podcast in your ears this week once again. We had a nice one this week. As usual, Rashida took us to the streets. It was a dilemma. We talked about the Olympics. She forced me to speak about the Wahala in Nigeria and the upcoming. When you listen to this, it's not an upcoming protest anymore. So I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. It was a fun one. Kindly tune in. Thank you so much. Have a nice one. Enjoy. Rashida, why are you balancing like that? Like
I am done. All
mic
right.
drop.
Mike
See ya.
drop. Hey. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back to the Chill
Mm.
Sisters podcast. My name is Rashida.
Welcome. And I'm your sister Adu. Recording live from Abuja, Nigeria. She was waiting for me to say that.
I was waiting for you to
I've
say
said
that
it.
to complete your statement.
Hello, Rashida. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
The energy you used in
The
opening
energy
this
is giving,
episode
ba?
is top notch. It's giving,
It's
it's giving,
giving. I'm
it's
passing you my
giving.
positive energy.
What is it? I thought, wait, Rashida, I thought that was a coffee. It looks like a smoothie.
It's a smoothie. I'm on diet.
Oh.
You sis,
Mm.
why are you laughing? What? I don't.
No, why were we laughing? You
No,
were also laughing.
no, wait.
So
No.
tell me
You
why you were
started.
laughing.
You started laughing. I joined you just to be polite, but your laughter is as if you're looking at me. You're judging me. I can feel it in my soul that you're
Hi.
judging me.
That thing that you're thinking is not it. So you can rest.
You sis, about the diet.
Mm,
You're not proud of.
I'm happy for you.
Okay, well, if you say so. I know it's not from your mind.
I'm happy for you.
You
Rashida, you want to have summer body now?
It's already summer. Which summer? But the next year summer or this year summer?
Well, you cannot lose hope. Anything can happen. Do you not believe in miracles? So
Hmm.
it's possible.
I need a miracle for.
And your mates,
I need a
your
miracle,
mates
but I
try
need
to
something
achieve summer
sustainable,
body
not
like
something
three
that I will
months
start.
prior to summer. You is during summer, so we'll see how it goes now. Go back when
Yep.
it's
You
good. It's
sis,
good.
how are
It's
you?
good.
How was your week?
Fine. My week was okay. Save for Nigeria Wahala. My
Do you
week
want us to
was
get into
good.
Nigeria Wahala, or we should just
No,
let you
no.
know what?
I've discussed Nigerian Wahala for that will last me for a whole month.
Okay, you know
So
what?
please
What I
don't
wanted to
drag
say,
me.
but I wanted to say we can, if we want this episode to be like discussing Nigeria problem, we can do that.
Mm,
But for the sake of our listeners, like we don't want to bore you with something depressing. We want you to have
yeah,
like
they need
something.
an escape.
Yeah, exactly. So this week podcast should be like
But
an escape for you. We are not going to talk about.
but on second thought, you're seeing listeners to which countries did we unlock last week?
Oh
Was
yeah,
it Zimbabwe?
we are starting to unlock African countries because I remember one time we were saying that what's happening? Where are the African countries? What is it? Then we started unlocking them. So we unlocked Zimbabwe,
Hmm.
Zambia, Singapore.
Oh,
So
Singapore.
Singapore.
Because of them,
Mm,
you you
mm.
you can discuss Nigerian issue for a while so that they will know what is happening. But for me, I don't want to chip in because it will not affect my whole day.
But
Yeah,
you
I'm
are
the
the
one
best.
living in it.
You are the best person to discuss Nigeria problem.
But then if I start talking about it, it will take our whole time.
It will. It will. Yes,
Yeah, because it's
let's
layers,
leave that.
layers upon
I know
layers.
it's crazy. It's just crazy.
You asked me about my week. I say my week was okay, save for Nigerian Wahala. Alhamdulillah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Very good. How was your week,
No,
Rashida?
no. We are not
See
going to
trap
do
that you
that.
want to put.
We are not going to do that. You just tell me. Break it down for me.
Oyo is your case.
Break your week down for me
Mm-mm.
because you had exciting times this week. You told me you had some exciting things that happened this week. Let's hear it.
What happened? I'm trying. What? Ooh, Rashida, this. Okay.
You know what you wanted to do now.
All right. Everything.
You know how Hausa people where you say maybe they say somebody is sick and you say how you feeling and you just say like you say I'm fine. Meanwhile
Yeah, even though they're not fine.
you're on the sick bed, you are dying, they are putting oxygen, but you just say
Yes,
you're
no.
fine. That's what you wanted to do. You will not say, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you give me the details of what is
Well,
happening to you.
hope is a very good thing. Do you
Mhm.
think without hope, Nigeria will be standing? It's the hope that is holding Nigeria down. But you know
Yeah.
that now. For people that are really corrupt, majorly, Nigeria is a quote unquote a religious country.
Mm,
Even though we choose where to apply the religion where it serves us.
mm.
So hope is a very good thing. That's what has been holding Nigerian down. And then number two, our sense of humor.
Yep.
Thank God, God blessed Nigerians with a very good sense of humor. If not, hey. Anyway, going into it a bit, I'm sure everybody have for the past 2 weeks, it's been one of the main topics that's
Mm,
been discussed in Nigeria about the upcoming protest that is slotted for the 1st of August.
mm.
The reason for the protest, so many things, but they tagged it end bad
Bad
governance.
governance. Yeah.
So ever since this government came in, right from day one, it's been one wrong policy to another.
Mm,
It's been one crazy idea to the next.
yep.
So when he came in, I'm sure everybody knows by now, after his inauguration, he said no more subsidy. Everybody knows that subsidy is bad because
Mm-hmm.
Nigerians are not seeing the dividend. So we all agreed that subsidy needed to go. It's just a bunch of cabals that are just taking trillions and trillions of naira. But before you do that, you have to put things in place to cushion that effect. No thought whatsoever. Subsidy is gone. Before you know it, the price of fuel from 167 naira, it got up to 650 there, about other places 700.
Mm,
Most of this, when they tell you about fuel pricing, if you're
yeah.
in Abuja, you can see where you to get 600 plus. But other states like Maiduguri, my home state,
Mm,
it's 700 and stuff upwards.
yeah.
That's one. Before you know it, they took away the subsidy on electricity. That
Mm-mm.
one is the most painful one because they switched to the new pricing before announcing it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was no time for you to even prepare,
Mm.
right? I think we even discussed here about the different bands and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you see, additional for Nigerians, then
Mm.
they floated the naira
Oh, God.
and dollar went up. Once you hear dollar in Nigeria and petrol, anything that affects the price of these two things,
Mm.
your food and every other thing in Nigeria goes up.
Yep.
So we now saw a food inflation that was skyrocketing. At the moment now, there's 40 something percent food inflation.
Holy
People
moly.
cannot afford bread that used to be 400 naira is around 1,700, 1,000, 8,000.
Oh, God.
Now, you can't even
Oh,
buy
God.
your 1,000 note cannot even buy you bread,
Oh,
right?
my God.
Then we talk about egg. Egg has been around 1,000 for so long per crate. So in Abuja, you can get it for 4,007, 4,005, no, 4,007 upwards.
Mm.
I was reading somewhere in Twitter, they were like, they've been buying egg for some weeks now for 6,000 upwards, if you can find it. Egg that used to be 1,000.
What?
Then, of course, I'm sure you must have seen the prices of rice and other
Nah,
stuff.
that's
Yam is
crazy.
a no-go area. A tuber goes for 6,000. This is Nigeria.
No. See,
Beans, ewa. Common
you know,
beans.
I
Common beans,
said,
ewa.
you see, I did not want us to talk
Ah,
about
ah.
Nigeria because, see, for someone that did not want to say anything
No,
about
you are not okay. You are not even okay. After making me dive into it, you talk about. Then what else? Gari that they used to call poor man
Mm,
food. Which
mm,
poor man food? So people cannot eat.
yeah.
As I'm talking to you now, because of the planned protest, which is supposed to happen in 2 days,
Mm.
there's been fuel scarcity, queues everywhere.
Yeah, so I heard.
And that some people are even selling a liter for 1,003. So the whole thing is, I don't know, the people advising this government are just dumb.
Mm.
And I'm sure you saw that over the weekend, MTN barred people's lines.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So
That was
yesterday
that's
being
crazy.
Monday, the first thing in the morning in different states, come and see the queue at MTN's
You know
office.
that MTN is a
So you
South
are upsetting
Africa.
Nigerians when, as in,
It's
can Nigerians catch a break?
You know MTN is a
Can
South
they catch a
African
break?
company. So what I'm thinking is it that the company is trying to pack up and leave Nigeria, or what is happening?
MTN cannot leave Nigeria now. They have
No,
the highest number of
they
subscribers.
do
They
have the highest
can't.
number, but like, what
No,
was
you're
happening?
supposed to last year, they no of how many years now? They have been giving this directive for how many since Pantami's time, the former communication minister.
Yeah.
You're supposed to register your line and connect with your NIN. That's
NIN,
national what's
national identity number or
yeah, number.
something.
Thank you very much. So you're supposed to do that.
Mm.
Now, they've given this that if you don't do that, your line will be bad. You understand?
Mm.
But the problem is, a lot of people have done that,
Mm.
right? They have done that, but their line was still bad.
But
So
oh God.
they couldn't make calls, they couldn't receive calls. And
Yep.
most of the time, these were people's main line, business lines,
Oh
insurance.
no, this is
So
ridiculous.
picture this. It's Monday morning.
Mm.
You're already tired of Nigerians and everything, right?
Yeah.
Then your line is bad. There's fuel scarcity. You have to wake up early in the morning to go and spend the whole day in front of
Mm.
MTN's office.
Crazy.
Government have been doing everything for the past week to stop this protest.
Mm.
And what I mean by doing everything, not everything that they're supposed to do, but
Everything they are not
calling
supposed to do.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
He has had meeting with all the traditional rulers, all the
Oh,
APC
let me bust your
governors,
head. I saw a
all the
protest
governors.
saying that
Like,
that no
can
protest. A protest to stop
there people are protesting for people not to
not to
protest.
protest.
See, the person that said that if they explain Nigeria to you and you understand, the person did not explain Nigeria to you well. You see,
God.
it keeps on proving that person right. If
Yeah.
they explain to Nigeria to you and you understand, the
Oh.
person did not explain Nigeria to you. You are protesting for people not to protest.
Oh my God. When I saw it, I'm like, what? I didn't know what to say.
They are not even smart. Okay, I don't blame them. They use the same old trick all the time. They are not even creative because they know they have kept Nigerians poor, that same old trick will work.
It will work because people are
Look
hungry.
at the people that were protesting now.
Yeah.
They cannot even read what the placard that they are holding. Me and you know. Somebody said, "Thank God, I can proudly say my parents have never participated in this kind of thing because these are people's parents. You can see the elderly. Why would they do that? I'm sure they
Crazy.
promised them 5,000, 10,000. They will not even give them 10,000.
Crazy.
You understand? So, and funny, but CDSS, yeah, giving statement that the protest has been hijacked by foreign mercenaries. You cannot catch the bandits that are using phones to call people mercenaries that you can track. Rubbish. Come and see IG of police giving statement that they are not going to stand for anarchy. And come and see your what they call your service chief. Everybody that was mute when Nigerians were suffering have a mouthpiece now.
You see,
So,
the one that bust your head. This one did not bust your head. Where Dangote, one of the richest.
Dangote say if we wake that during judgment day, said God will pardon Nigerians because we have been through enough. We have been so Nigeria has even happened to the richest African man.
Oh God.
Who are you?
Oh
Who
God.
are you?
Oh God. I was
For Dangote, anyways, for his selfish reason. I've never heard him say anything about the plight of Nigeria, but this one that he affected his business,
directly.
I read somewhere, I think it was a lady, she was like, in her entire life, this 1 week is the most that she have ever heard Dangote talk.
Speak.
So the man they talk, she has never.
No, but she has a
I was
point.
like, that's true.
She has a point.
Where have you
She
seen
has a
Dangote
point.
talk?
Yeah, she has a point.
Come and see Dangote in front of all the microphones we can imagine, giving press statement left, right, and center.
No,
because
she has a point.
business was stressing.
Yeah, you sis, with all the things that you've said, I know, and I'm not trying to be, for a lack of better word, I'm not trying to be non-sympathetic towards Nigeria. But I want to say I can't relate.
If I say God punish you now, will I be wrong?
Hey, yeah.
No, answer yourself. Oh,
I was expecting that. I'm not shocked.
It's God that will punish you, dear Rashida.
Oh my
I'm not taking
God.
it back.
No, it's horrible.
So after recounting all these
holy
things,
moly.
but you will smile and tell me that you cannot relate. Don't worry. Don't worry. My new prayer point will be for you to come back to this Nigeria.
Hey, God needs to answer that type of prayer, say, forget it.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
As you are sending your visa and I'm sending my own. We hit
So
in the
we'll see
middle.
whose missile strong pass.
It's
Nigerians are really
crazy.
going through a lot. That's
It's
just it.
crazy.
And you cannot escape it, Rashida.
No,
If
you
it's not
can't.
happening to
Yeah,
you, everybody is facing it. It's just that the
I
degree is
know.
different.
Yeah.
That's all. So that's Nigeria. Not my week. That's Nigerians week.
You
Alhamdulillah, I
personally.
had a fantastic day yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Fantastic day yesterday. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I love it. More of that. Let's have it.
What did you do, you sis? What did you do?
It's all about photography. If you see me this excited, photography.
You
So,
sis had a photography
love it.
section.
Met a lot of lovely photographers. Some that
Mhm.
I've only seen their work or heard of them.
Some
So I met
legends.
them. Yes, some legends. Yeah. So I met them, discussed with them, and all that. It was a beautiful, productive day. I love it. I love
Mhm.
it. Love it.
What did I even do during the week? Oh yeah, I had a nice week last week.
Hmm.
On Saturday, it's the school holiday, so we decided to go to a theme park again. We went back to Legoland on Saturday.
Mm.
Oh God. It's usually a stressful day when we go to Legoland and like you have to mentally prepare yourself. And this time around we went and there were lots of people. The queue was crazy.
Yeah, of course.
It's like a 2 hours train ride from London to Windsor. It's like a 2 hours train ride. And we got there. The queue was massive. It was crazy.
Mm.
Some queues take 45 minutes, some queues 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we stayed there. And with this thing, eventually we went on only 4 rides. The kids went on 4 rides
Oh.
because this time around, like I didn't really enjoy it because the queue was so long. It was tiring and I was just angry throughout so they had
Bad
fun.
vibes.
The highlight for the trip was they played in the water park there. There was a big slide, there was a water park, and they played there. So like
Mm.
we didn't feel like we wasted money. So it just
Okay, yeah.
yeah. So luckily
Yeah.
for me, just something just said go with their bathers, and we did that. I took the bathers and they enjoyed it. They had fun. That was it. On our way back from Legoland, we decided that we've not had this road trip before, so we decided usually we take the taxi to the train station, and from the train station it's just one train back home. On our way out, we are
Okay.
calling the taxi. Then we saw this bus, and this bus goes straight to London. And we said, oh, okay, let's try it. We got in, we asked
Mm.
question, oh, how much? They told us, oh, it's just £2. Oh, I said, oh, £2.
Ooh.
Yeah, £2. You mean £2 to London? You take it to London? I say, yeah, £2 to London. You see, that was how we entered bus. We were going. That trip, if you don't like from Gombe to Maiduguri or from Maiduguri to Gombe, that was how that trip was. We were going. We went on M5 highway. We kept going. This trip did not want to end. But the only thing was
Eh.
on the bus, we were able to pass Windsor Castle. So that was the first
Oh,
time I
okay.
saw the castle up close and personal on
Oh,
the bus.
yeah.
So it was okay. I'm like, okay. This was good because on a normal day, since I've been in London, I've never gone to that. So it was good to see it. I'm looking at it. So people live here. So it was good to see the castle up close and personal. The
Yeah.
area is lovely. It's a beautiful area. You can see. I'm sure that place will be like an expensive area to live in. So it was
Oh, of course.
yeah, it was a beautiful area.
Wow.
It took us forever to get so a trip that would take us like 2 hours to get back home and 2 hours, maybe 30 minutes to get home. It took us
Mm.
like 4 hours to get back. I'm like,
Yes,
oh,
now.
I was exhausted. I came home, I slept like a log
For
of wood.
£2.
For
Oh, for £2.
for £2. No, no,
Ah.
no, no, no. We didn't because it was crazy. So we didn't do the whole thing. So we got to a place and we took the train back home. So we didn't.
Really?
Yeah, we had to just get.
So it
So we
must have
got
been, it could have been up to 6 hours then.
Yes, it would have been up to 6 hours. It would have been crazy. So what we did was we took
Wow.
the bus, and when we got to Westminster, so we came down and then we took the train. We came back home. For me,
Oh.
I don't mind having such experience. My family usually don't
Mm.
do
But if it's planned, it would have been better. Then you prepare yourself. This
yeah,
one that
yeah,
is
yeah,
just,
yeah. It
at the
was
spur
just
of the
right.
moment.
But I sort of enjoyed it. I loved seeing it everywhere, and yeah, so
Mm.
it was good. The kids, they slept, they woke up, we are not there yet. I said, boys, we are not there yet. So
Are
we
we there yet?
we're not there yet. So we slept. The next morning, they decided that they needed to go to an arcade. So there's an arcade, the biggest arcade in London is in Stratford.
Mm.
So we decided
Okay.
decided to go to Stratford the next morning. That was on a Sunday. So it was in the morning. There were no lots of people. We had fun. We had so many tickets.
Nice.
Yeah, we were just going from one game to the other. There was no queue.
Oh,
It was almost like we rented the whole place to ourselves.
really?
We went early. We went around like 10. Food there. It was the best time I've had in an arcade. We were just going from one
Wow.
place to the other. That was how we spent the weekend. Fun time. I love when we
Ah,
don't usually have so many fun times like that, but when we do, I loved it.
so you see, I see
Mm.
why Rashida said she can't relate.
I had to put that in. I had to put that in.
I see why Rashida said she can't relate. Well, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Sounded like fun would be something I would love to do. So
Yeah.
I'm happy for Rashida. Rashida had fun for
For
the
both of
all of
us,
us.
yeah, I did. That was good.
Mm.
But it was a
See,
stressful
somebody
kind of
should have fun.
yep.
But lastly, you did enjoy it now, Rashida. Ah.
That was how we spent the weekend. This is
Mm.
brings me to my
Mm.
prayer of the week.
I'm all ears.
My prayer of this week is that, Ya Allah,
Mm.
may we not cry sad cry. May our cry be happy tears. May we cry only tears of joy. No sad cry. No cry of pain. No cry of sorrow. It's
Mm.
going to be happy cry all the time. Happy cry.
Like somebody will put his head, no, no, how did he put it? He said, may your children make you cry, but not the cry of sadness, but the cry of joy,
Joy. Oh,
tears of happiness,
tears of
tears of
happiness.
fulfillment.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
I say a very big I mean
That's my prayer of
to
this
that.
week. Yep.
I say a very big I mean.
Yeah. Yusuf, before we go into the streets, I wanted us to talk about the Olympics. It's
Can't
ongoing.
say much. Yeah, I wanted to watch the opening ceremony.
Mm.
Then I was busy. But then again, social media, anything you miss,
You will see
don't
there.
worry.
They got
You
you
see,
covered.
yeah, you're going to see yes.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
then what else? But I like the fact that they tried something new.
Yeah, but it was
The
not
whole
like the
parade
best
in the boat.
open. Yeah, that was the only highlight for me. It was not the best
You
opening.
understand? But then I missed
Yeah.
the stadium where people, different countries come out. I'm trying to like,
Mm.
this country exists and all that.
Yeah, so
So
I
it
saw
was
I saw
something
new
new. Yeah,
I
nice
saw
try, but
some
I
new
wasn't
country.
feeling it
Yeah, no, I didn't feel it. This opening ceremony was not the best.
too.
It was just there. There are no like wow. But my highlights of the opening ceremony was when I saw Celine Dion. So
Mm,
yes, just last week I watched a documentary. I am Celine Dion. Yeah,
mm.
I cried. So she has this rare disease that happens in one. Is it 1 in 100 or 1 in 1 million? Something crazy like that.
1 in a million.
One in a
That kind of
million.
odd. Imba luck when he may it never
Oh
find
no
us. So
no
one
no.
in a million and now you catch.
God. So I had watched that documentary. I had like cried at the end. At the end of it, she had her crisis and she was like, she
Yeah.
hasn't sung in a long time. And she was really, because this is all she has known all her life to sing. And when she had to make the decision not to sing, it's really, you could see that she was crying, she was heartbroken. It was really difficult for
Yeah.
her. So at the end of the documentary, we saw how it happens, like when she has an attack, what happens and the process. So I cried at the end. And during the opening ceremony, when I saw her, she looked beautiful, she looked stunning, it was that
No,
was
Celine,
yeah.
Celine is beautiful. all.
Yeah, that was a highlight for me.
And for me, I love Celine Dion. I love Celine Dion. But talking about her illness,
Mm.
okay, I haven't watched the full documentary. It's on Prime, right? Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
yeah, it's on Prime, yeah.
So I've seen like snippets.
Mm.
Then some people recorded like few minutes of the
Yeah,
documentary and it's on TikTok and stuff.
okay.
So my take, what I got from it was like, and this is something that we should always remember anyway,
Mm.
as a people, like
Mm.
health is not something that you should take for granted,
Mm.
and it can be anybody, Rashida.
You know what she said in
Look
that
at Celine
documentary?
Dion.
She said she doesn't
Look at
drink,
Celine
she
Dion.
doesn't smoke, that she doesn't drink, she doesn't
Nothing.
smoke. She's healthy, that when people are taking other things, that all she has to do is stick with water. Yeah, she looks
Nothing.
amazing. It really shows on her, but then God will test you
Yeah.
with something different, you know? So
Do you understand? Do
yeah,
you understand? So she was trying to avoid the ones that
yeah,
we know then, but
yes,
still got tested.
yes.
Like Rashida, but what I love for her is, can you see the love that she was surrounded with? See the
Mm.
bond between her and her kids.
And you can tell that she's a down to earth person, because she went to at a
And
point she went to her
yeah,
storage and she knew everything she had won. She has all her kids' stuff, their drawings from when they were kids, like every
mm-hmm,
event she had gone to, she knows it, she know what they did. Like you can tell that like she's part of a process. She's
mm,
not like just, oh, allow my team to do everything for me. It's like she knows the
mm-hmm,
process, she knows everything that is happening. She can
mm-hmm.
tell you where she wore this, where she went to it, and it was amazing to see. Yeah.
I don't know if you can remember the part where she said she have traveled all over the world,
Yeah.
right? But
Mm.
have not seen the places.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
like, wow, 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 wow. And it's true. You have to be
Mm.
there in the moment. It's different when you, as a family, you go there. Like, okay, the trip you had over the weekend,
Mm.
even though you said you were upset, you were tired of it, but then you were there.
Yeah.
But she, most of the times when she goes, even if she goes with her kids and all that, she goes there to
Walk.
perform, to sing, is work, 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 work. So
Mm.
although she has traveled the world, she has not seen the world.
Mm. Yeah. She said that's a
Which brings me back
sacrifice
to
you make. Yeah.
you. Do you understand? See, Rashida, I don't envy famous people, though,
Mm-mm.
not one
No,
bit.
no, 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 no,
Not
no,
one bit.
no.
Not one bit. Like
Mm.
every aspect of your life is scripted. Let's say majority
Mm.
part of your life is scripted.
Yeah.
And after she lost her husband, I'm happy she had her kids. Like, I
Mm.
think I can only think the most excruciating time in her life, because this is somebody she knew right from when she was a teenager
Yeah.
up to that moment. Then he died. Well, Celine has been through a lot. God, I saw one clip where she had the seizure,
Yeah,
the
that's
one you were
the
talking about.
yeah.
Like, what I noticed again, and I'm sure other people did, you could see from their comments on that clip, is the fact that the people that were taking care of her
Mm.
really loved her.
Mm.
With Aaron, it's not that, okay, I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor. No, no, no.
No,
But
no.
Aaron,
Hmm.
they loved this person.
She said it.
They
She said all her cute, like they have like family, from her drummer
all of
to her backup
so is a
singer to their,
as in
that she created a family. There was a clip where her butler, I think he had COVID or something, and you could see her and her kids were creating like they were sending him a message. So they used this coconut to draw happy faces and they were singing,
oh.
don't worry about a thing, everything is going to be all right, something like that. They were singing and they sent him the videos.
And for people that have had long-term illnesses, I don't know how to explain it. Like, aside everything that is going on,
Mm.
that's one thing that they really want at that moment. That's one
Mm.
thing that they really need to see, that you have this support system. You have
Mm.
people that genuinely cared
Mm.
and loved you, that they are feeling for you, and
Mm.
they wish they could do something to help,
Mm.
but they can't do anything but be there for
Mm.
you. It helps with the process, it helps with the pain
Mm.
so much. That support, that love at
Mm.
that moment, that you could see, like,
Mm.
okay, even I know at the worst time, anything that happens to me right now, I'm
Mm.
surrounded by this love, I'm surrounded by this support. Like, is a
Mm.
blessing on its own.
It
So
is. It is.
yeah, for anybody, I think 2 weeks ago we're praying up for people that are
Uh,
going through
mm,
like things. I would like to use this opportunity to pray because Rashida is not easy.
mm.
It's something that you cannot explain to a
Yeah.
person. Have to experience it yourself,
Mm,
to
mm.
have a long time illness, even if be it short time, is something that you cannot explain to a person. And
Yep.
no matter how much you love that person, there's
Mm,
nothing you can do for them but to pray
nah, not.
and just
Yep.
be there and support them. There's
Exactly.
nothing. Do
Yep.
you understand? And it's rare to have
Mm,
the support and love.
it is.
So sending everybody out there, child, that is
Yeah.
facing one illness or the other, I
Mm,
wish you all the love and support you need. Oh my God. I love
mm.
Celine Dion.
Remember one time where she came out and did a public announcement to say that she's
Mm,
battling
yeah.
this, and everybody was like,
Mm.
"Oh, selling, selling, selling." Yes, I hope they find the medicine because it's like a lot of research now because there are no lot of people with her illness and they have to do it's like starting the research all from the beginning. And I hope she gets cure. I hope there's some miraculous comes up and
For the fact that she can even sing now is a miracle on its
it
own.
is a miracle. I was so surprised when I saw her. I
So
was like,
yes, now,
wow.
so there's been progress.
There has
There's
been
been a
progress.
progress.
Yeah. Yosis,
Ah,
let's read the dilemma.
okay.
Yeah, this one is a bit of a long one. She said, I got married in 2019 and I have been trying to conceive. It has been a tough journey for me. In January 2023, my husband and I
Mm.
suggested I go for one surgery, which I went for. And after that, he suggested we needed a house help. We decided to tell my mother-in-law so she could help us look for one of those girls in the village. My mother-in-law brought a 17-year-old girl. First day she was brought in, I never liked her because she looked like someone who was bought already.
Okay.
My problem started as soon as she stepped in. Since she came, my husband stopped all out of town work, but he goes and makes sure he returns same day, unlike him.
Mm.
Previously, my husband doesn't come home in a month. I asked him how come he no longer travels for work. He said there's a change in work plan. My husband started shopping for both me and my house help.
Mhm.
My problem is not the clothes he buys for her, but the inner wears.
Mm.
I started complaining
Mm.
bitterly and let him know that she is old enough to get her inner wears herself. I started suspecting my husband had already started sleeping with her. She came back from
Mm.
school one day and I asked her if my husband has ever touched her. She said no,
Mm.
that she has never been touched by any man and that I can call a doctor to confirm.
Mm.
That statement made me unsettled. Then what is going on? I told my husband that I want the girl to go back from where she came from. And my husband
Mm.
said he would never, never
Ha.
allow that. If I'm not comfortable with her, I can leave the house.
Ah, ah, ah.
I asked him how could he say that. 2 days later, I went through my husband's phone and I saw a text from his mom, which says, make sure your childless wife don't chase your only child away. She's unable to give you a child. Don't let her ruin the
Mm.
chances of bonding with your daughter.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Give her the best. Give her the best and make sure you don't tell your wife about it. Otherwise, she will cause harm to her. You can as well
Mm.
end the marriage and focus on your child. I have been
Ah.
That's what the mother said. I have been in darkness thinking I was happily married. Why did my husband hide this from me? This is too much for me to bear. My marriage is about to crumble. What should I do?
Sister, me self, I don't know what you should do. But, why
Mm.
am I not surprised? See,
Mm.
we have forgotten why they brought the girl in the first place. I'm sure you, as you don't even know what the surgery was for.
Yeah, she said she had a surgery to, what was it? I don't even know what the surgery is. She didn't say what the surgery was about.
You had a child. You would have told her even before the marriage.
Thank you
Well,
very much. There
before
was no
because she
need.
said she's 17-year-old.
Why was he hiding it? This is where even the betrayal comes in. I'm not sure if
Whenever you see a man running mad doing this kind of thing, of course,
there's somebody,
there's
there's a
one
woman,
woman.
there's a
No,
woman.
no, so don't say somebody, please. Let's be
No, let's
straightforward here. There's a woman,
there's a woman,
be it
yes,
mother, sister,
yes,
something,
yes,
mostly, there's a
yes,
woman that is
definitely,
finding it, and
yes,
there's
definitely,
always a woman
yes,
there. Do you
yes.
understand?
Yes, I think men have some mental illness going on in their head, but the women are the ones like making it possible because, like, it's just like as a mother, if you give your child the right advice, he's going to take it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Look,
Definitely going to
look
take
at
it.
the way way she
or as
turned
a
on the
sister,
lady now.
if he listens to you,
Look
he
at the
will,
way she
you
turned
know,
on the
he
lady.
will
Your
sure take it, because by the
childless.
time he brings a stupid thing up and you support it and say yes, 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 but if like everybody is against it, he's not going to go along with it.
Even if he goes along with it, at least you were on the right.
Yeah.
Now, look at the way she turned. No, you're even talking about the general thing. Look at the way the sudden switch.
Mm.
Make sure your childless wife doesn't. Why,
That
why all that?
another part, you did not hear where the mother said like if she does not want that she can pack her things and leave, that let her not.
And go.
But you
You
know
remember
this
when I
this
told
thing was
you the way they
unnecessary.
see women is like
It was
just a house
unnecessary.
girl that you can sleep with. So you see, she's not serving the purpose. So just get rid of her.
Oh, poor
It's
woman. She
like
said
that.
that she thought that she was in a happy marriage. Oh God. You know, they would have
Mm.
prevented all these things. They would have just come up and
That's what
tell
I'm
her,
saying. Right from the beginning, Rashida, right from the
yeah,
beginning, before the girl is 17.
there
So
was
I'm
no
sure
need.
maybe he was a teenager. He was a
Yeah.
young guy
And
when he had that
and
child.
his mother had been taking care of the girl.
Care of the thank you very much. If she was not the one taking care of the girl, but they were in contact with the
I
girl's
have a
parents
question.
in
So
Ghana,
when they went to do marriage, when she has been going, you mean she has never seen the girl before?
that's what I'm saying. It's possible that the grandma, the mother, was not the one taking care of the child, but she was in the child's life.
Mm,
Or
okay, yeah.
she was not in the child's life, but now that okay, this woman has not given birth,
She
let's
has gone
kukuma
to
go and get this
look for
child.
her, yeah.
It's
They'll say
possible.
they'll take
But
her to
all that
school,
can
they'll do
still
this.
happen
Do you
without
know,
this betrayal, without this insult and everything.
do you know the worst part of this? He still did not come up
Hmm.
to tell her that, okay, this is my child, you
Child,
explanation would
thank
have
you.
solved everything. She had to say
Thank you
it
very
in the
much.
message the mother sent. That means the mother don't even like her.
Rashida, they like you because you're serving a purpose for their child, brother, or something. So once that dynamic changes, everybody will start showing their true color. Didn't you hear your childless wife? So if she had a child now, it would be all
So
lovey-dovey
because
and
I've seen in
stuff.
the comment that God has answered your prayer, you brought a child to you now. Accept the child and move on. There's no sin that is not forgivable. I understand all that, but I always say the way you approach
Like
something,
you
the way
said,
you
he
help
hasn't even
somebody
told her
about
that
something.
that's his
All this,
child.
we won't even be having this conversation if he had just come out to say, I have
Thank
a
you.
child, this is my child,
Mhm.
Mama is bringing my child. It would have been it would have been easier
Step
than
mama.
is that it would have been easier than all this drama. I just think that
No, see,
Nigerian people, they just like
Rashida.
drama.
No. You know that thing that you don't want to say. Me, I'll keep saying it. You know, it's not like Mama. They know that he's going to get away with it, right?
Uh,
Can't you see the way they are talking about her like she's an object that they'll just throw out?
and there's no
She should
empathy.
pack and things and go.
There was no empathy. There was no sympathy. And
Oh, Rashida,
they are in the wrong
she's
here.
not serving the purpose they want her to
Excuse me,
now.
Auntie.
All the empathy, all these emotions, is
Mm.
attached to your ability to deliver that purpose. She is not. So why are you expecting those emotions? You said,
Because the husband said, if you are not
yes, now.
comfortable with it, pack your things and leave. And
Yeah,
do you know,
now she know
maybe
they give picking.
this text message that she saw, maybe the mother has sent
Hmm.
it before he even made that statement, because it was this
Mm-hmm.
message that gave him the ginger to say, if you don't want it, pack your
Yeah.
things and leave.
Then imagine the conversation they must have had before this about her.
Hmm.
So to me, maybe see, God just opened her eyes, like, see what is happening around you. Don't stay there like Mumu.
She said her
Do you
marriage is
understand?
about to
Going for
crumble. What will she do?
Rashida is rubbing her forehead like how do I even explain it to people that cannot see you? When a father is tired, they have confused him. He doesn't know what to do. So they place their four fingers on the forehead and they just be scratched like if I had a gun now, if I shoot this one, they'll say I commit murder.
Oh
Ah,
God, useless, because
Rashida, women are
so
going
then
through it.
I think there are two things here. She decides what she wants. Like, if you
It's
can
really
cope
sad.
with it, you can accept the 17-year-old child. Put it at the back of your mind that she has only few years to live in the house, she'll soon leave you and like
No. I will not. I will not advise
This
that.
is
I will not advise
please, when I'm
that.
trying to be
Do you know?
diplomatic, allow me to finish my diplomacy.
No, I will not advise that, Rashida. No. I would not. Do you know why? Already, they see the way they talk to her. Do you understand?
Mm.
Just look at the way they
You
even
see, it's now
talk to her.
because I don't want
So
us to
imagine
always be
if she's
sounding
in the
as if
house.
that we are making people to say just pack your things and leave. No, we cannot be encouraging people to be leaving. They should stay and fight it tooth and nail till they can fight
Eh,
no more.
Me, I didn't tell anybody to back. I wish her all the best. But right
Yeah.
deep inside her, she knows what she's supposed to do, Rashida. So
Mm,
that thing that you know inside you, do
yes.
it. But first of all, you know me. I'll say pray about it.
Mm,
Ask God for guidance and strength and do it.
yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That's
You
it.
not come and kill yourself on top people that say, I'll throw you out. You
Mm,
know.
yeah.
Anyway,
Well, since this
that's
was a
my
nice
take.
episode, gang. Much fun.
Mm.
I enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave us an honest review.
And kindly follow us on our social media handles is at the Chill Sisters Podcast, both on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much for staying thus far. You can send us an email, the Chill Sisters Podcast at gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you guys. What you think we should talk about, where we can improve. Let's grow together as usual. Thank you so much for coming back every week to listen to us.